Welcome to the Battle Zone! This is the Animated Wrestling League, strong and free. Let's get started.
The following trios contest is scheduled for one fall and interesting third. He is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Final 2!
Starting off tonight with an all-star trios affair. However, in the main event, AWL Canadian National Championship on the line as Lady Frost gets her first ever AWL title match. Non-title action in the Joshi Tag Team division as the champs are in the house. The Matt Mask Machine versus Matt Classic 2. And unfortunately, the Den of Serpents in tag team action as well. So we are starting off with a rare opportunity to combine the AWL Grand Championship and the AWL World's Tag Team Championship. And that is what is going to form what we call around here a Golden Trio. Unfortunately, or interestingly enough, not the only champion in this match. We'll get to that in a minute. As we welcome the Tag Team Champions of the world.
And his tag team partners, they are the reigning Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Champions, the Technical Wizard, Lady Masters, the Suplex Master, Stabby Nick, the New Classic. Together they are the Animated Wrestling League Golden Trio.
The Golden Trio united against some of the top stars from All Elite Wrestling. This is an interpromotional bout. The Animated Wrestling League are champions on one side, and our guests are outsiders from All Elite Wrestling on the other. But this is not just a show-off, promotion versus promotion bout. No. Two of the three men about to make their entrance are in the AWL Best Four. That means they've got title matches coming up.
And their opponents, introducing first, making his quick ring from St. Mark's Heights. He is the cold-hearted, handsome Debian. This is Doug.
The former and final FTW champion is now the number one rank in the AWL Best 4. He is scheduled to face Tiger Mask 2 for that championship next week. Yes, it's a preview tag team. No, it's a preview trios match because I'm a total hack. That's why we're going to have not one but two preview tags tonight because next week, two championships, the two top most important championships in the league will be on the line. That's the AWL Grand Championship and the AWL Joshi Championship. Both up for grabs in 7 days' time. And the cold-hearted handsome devil, appropriately clad for the spooky season, will be making his challenge. However,
reach for the sky, boy.
That works far better than it should.
Tag team partners, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy, and the reigning Ring of Honor World Champion, Mark Briscoe. Together they are the Combination.
Wise words, including the word of the day from Mark Briscoe and, of course, Orange Cassidy as well. Mark Briscoe currently the number 4 rank, I believe, in the AWL Best 4. I will double check that momentarily. That is correct, I'm being told. Mark Briscoe, number 4, Hook number 1, and the AWL Grand Champion will be starting this match against the number 1 contender. This is what we ask for in these preview tags. Bang the gong, the match is on. Nice throw by the cold-hearted handsome devil Hook, digging into his personal lineage in professional wrestling. And okay, a random dropkick or Cassidy, the only person who's not got a future title match against Tiger Mask 2. That's a very strange decision, but Tiger Mask 2 has, at least as of recent, become a very strange man. Speaking of the Tigers, we await the AWL Commissioner's official ruling on Tiger Mask W. Right now, Tiger the Dark, Tiger Mask 2, the Grand Champion's usual tag team partner, is out injured following concussion protocols at the hands of Giant Tiger of the Black Tigers. We don't know if the team will be removed from the AWL Best Four, if they will be demoted, or what's going to happen. We will hopefully get a ruling on that by either by next week or hopefully as soon as the next episode of AWL Hontai over in Japan. So make sure you're subscribed to the Animated Wrestling League so you do not miss any news or any major match coming out of the league. Hook right now doing an excellent job keeping Tiger Mask out of the corner, makes the tag to the number 4 contender, the Ring of Honor World Champion, Sling Blade by Tiger Mask. It's Grand Champion versus World Champion, AWL versus Ring of Honor. Mark Briscoe, the banner of Dem Boys, recently victorious over the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho. Hey, where was he on January 6th? Anyway. And I'd say Mark Briscoe carrying the banner of both Dem Boys, the Briscoe brothers, and the Ring of Honor name as well. With great success and great, dare I say it, honor. Helping to forge this conglomeration of some of the best wrestlers in the world today, certainly some of the most entertaining. And now he's up against what could be a future, dare I say, even maybe champion versus Briscoe blocking with his body. A bit of match without honor action there, I will say. Covered, dead center of the ring, senior official Joey Bob Ganoush gives a 1 and a 1 count only. Looking for his brother's finisher, the J Driller! J Driller, double underhook, sit out, powerbomb. For the absolutely nothing, broken up by by Sammy Nix in the orange there. The Suplex Master, one half of the tag team champions. There have been no tags on the AWL side of this, the Golden Trio. Now, I'll point out that neither of these two teams have a great deal of experience working together. Hook has worked with Orange Cassidy before. Hook has worked in the AWL before, but he's never really worked with Briscoe, to my knowledge. And while, of course, the reigning and 8-time World Tag Team Champions, the best tag team in the league, bar none, I don't think they've ever actually tagged with Tiger Mask. I don't remember that ever happening. Tiger Mask now looking for the Paradise Lock, trying to trap Mark Briscoe with his own body weight. Successful in that, part of his newly developed wild style of Tiger-style pro wrestling. Tag finally made to the Suplex Master. And these two pretty good matchups in terms of size and weight. Everybody thinks that Mark Briscoe is this... Oh, never mind. Oh, it's Suplex Master versus the Scion of Suplexes. With a hookplex of his own. Disqualification 5 count needs to be dealt with, forcing the referee to delay the call. 1, 2. That probably should have been 3 on the Suplex Masters. The number 1 rank in the AWL Best 4, the cold-hearted handsome devil, showing the striking game as well. Collar and elbow tie-up. He's going to be looking for Red Rum. Unfortunately, in a trios match where there's always at least somebody to come in and break it up, Red Rum is a difficult maneuver to work with. Orange Cassidy now in former and great AWL International and All-Atlantic Champion. Backstep from Lee Masters, who's just got brought into this, the mixed martial artist. Of course, Orange Cassidy, for his very lackadaisical approach to his career, is a well-trained professional wrestler of great hidden depth.
5 minutes have elapsed, 15 remain.
Recently spurred on by the coming of John Moxley and his as of yet unnamed faction. Tag is made here. Tag Kogeki with an unusual partner. Drop toe hold elbow drop combination. That's actually pretty smart by Lee Masters, going with one of the most basic tag team combos. Tag Kogeki, tag team attack, out there with the unfamiliar partner. It's simple, but it works. Tiger suplex into the bridge, but way too deep into enemy territory. With about 14 and a half minutes on the clock extended 20-minute time limit in trios matches because there's so many possibilities for a breakup. We want to give this an option to go to a definitive result, which we're not going to do with the standard 10 or even 15-minute time limit. Hard shot there by Briscoe, and that's why you always want to stay out of your opponent's corner and into your own to avoid that particular bed of snakes. Speaking of snakes, the Den of Serpents will be in action a little bit later tonight against the Spirit Ninjas. Their rank will obviously be at risk. Stundog Millionaire. And Orange not going to bother to go all the way to the top. He doesn't have to. The world's most efficient professional wrestler kicking up and actually showing a little bit of fire here. He does the thumbs up with more enthusiasm than normal. And now going for we call that a noogie lock. Short, quick punches. Again, minimal effort. He's the world's most efficient professional wrestler, facing off against a hybrid wrestler of mixed martial arts background. And of course, Orange, no stranger to the penalty kick, but I don't think he likes taking them that much. Briscoe back in. And eat defeat from Lee Masters. Tag to Sammy Nix, and now the new classics, the Technicos. One of the greatest tag team in the history of the league. Coming in. But, absolutely rips him with that Cobra Clutch suplex, and the referee goes down. This is not an FTW rules match. Disqualifications are a possibility here. I suppose there won't be any more FTW rules, will there? Collar and elbow into... Some painful joint manipulation. And now maybe... I thought he was going to go for that rear naked choke, instead going for the backbreaker. Is he looking for the hybrid combo? He might be, but he's not going to get it. Lee Masters getting kicked right in the back of the knee there by Briscoe. Up, down, vertical drop, brainbuster. And a little bit of that redneck kung fu from the Sandy Fork Chicken. The master of the Froggy Bow. And of course, the inheritor of the J Driller. And another quick shot. The educated hands and feet. Most people would look at Jay Briscoe and assume that educated is the last word to apply to him. But when it comes to professional wrestling, this man is a savant. Irish whip up and double leg takedown into a spine buster. Double leg into a spine buster and get hooked. The number one rank, the number one contender coming in to save the match. I don't really believe in momentum in professional wrestling, but if it's a thing, that's what this match will grant to the victor. Tag made, hooks in. Hook and Masters, your legal combatants. Couple of hard shots, collar and elbow tie up, and down with the throw. Is it a throw? Is it a suplex? I don't know. Both Tiger Mask and Sammy Nix desperately calling for a tag back in the corner. And Hook, and he's not going to allow that to happen. Hook debating, do I want to make a tag here or do I not? I think he doesn't. He wants to continue to hurt Lee Masters, and he's doing very well. Tag Kogeki opportunity. Are we going to get it? Yes, we are. Orange Cassidy and drop down, drop
10
kick.
minutes have elapsed. 10 remain.
Diving tag to the suplex master. I don't think Cassidy saw it. That would be a much funnier line if he was still wearing his sunglasses, but he's not. 9 minutes, 40 seconds remaining, and whoa! Exploder by the tag team champion of the world. While he's had a variety of different partners over his career, it would be absolutely wrong to say that the man would just hit the poison rana. Orange Cassidy, the freshly squeezed, is unfamiliar with tag team or trios wrestling. In fact, you might say that's a bit of a niche of his. DDT, running or flying even DDT by Sammy Nix. I'll take the guy in the orange trunks to win this, the partially orange trunks. Yep, thank you. Tag made, and we're back to champion and number one contender. Hook realizing never ever ever give a waist lock, a rear waist lock, to a Tiger. And Uranagi! Massive full rotation on that Uranagi. Hook still trying to find the red rum. He has won matches by pinfall, but very, very few of them in his career. Most of his victories have come through that inherited finishing hold, the red rum. And Tiger Mask finally getting in on a little technical perfection, as we call the tag team moves of the new classics. Lee Masters legal, Sammy Nix the only one on the corner for any team. If you're going to go for a submission, now would be the time. It's hybrid pro wrestling into mixed martial. No, escape out the back. And a nasty chop block. Now going to be looking maybe, oh no, gut wrench. He's going to go for the suplex, gut wrench throw, gut wrench suplex by the cold-hearted handsome devil. I think it might be too late. The window might be closed, but the red rum a possibility here. Is he going for it? Yeah, no, dodged. Great dodge, great defensive wrestling by Lee Masters, Season 0 original of the Animated Wrestling League. Now trying to take out the arm of Hook. That's smart. You need both arms to be able to execute the red rum. Tag is made. Sammy Nix coming in. The Suplex Master versus the Son of Suplex. And there we go! Backdrop suplex. And into the red rum! Into the red rum! Has to be broken up. It is by the AWL Grand Champion. A one-on-one match inside that 20 by 20 foot AWL ring. That will not happen. It cannot happen when the Grand Championship is on the line. That's going to be happening 7 days from today. Tag made. Oh, what is this? Going up. Double Gutbuster. And now the Tiger. He wants his opponent standing. Is he thinking Tiger Suplex Holdo? Is he thinking Tiger Bomb? What has he got? No, he's going for a red rum of his own. Red rum! Red rum locked in! Did his daddy teach him the counter? Yes, he did. His daddy taught him the escape, just in case somebody ever tried that. Perfect plex. But he doesn't want the hold. He wants the tag. Wow, incredibly silly decision, perhaps, by Tiger Mask, as the Ring of Honor World Champion, the number 4 rank in the AWL Best 4, comes in with a bit more of that redneck kung fu. Collar and elbow. Off of the ropes. Huge running lariat, running clothesline, actually, since the arm didn't move. Just hooking around the neck of the champion, looking once again for the Paradise Lock. He was able to find it on Briscoe before, turning him over. Every time Briscoe tries to pull his arms, his legs just pull in tighter. And distracted by the number 1 contender that's going to give Briscoe the opportunity. And he's looking for the J Driller. Can he get him up? He's Satsuasa, J Driller!
Reach for the sky, boy.
And the conglomeration plus Hook with the victory tonight. We know that Hook as the champion next week, but Briscoe just proved he can knock out Tiger Mask 2.
Here are your winners, the conglomeration and Hook.
We are just getting started, wrestling fans. Next week, Tiger Mask 2 will defend that AWL Grand Championship against the man on the winning team tonight. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that championship bout. I'm not going to pretend to be impartial on this one. Boo these people, please.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, they are the number 2 rank in the AWL Best 4. The tag team combination of Briscoe and the leader, Ophidian, representing Monster Union, the Den of Serpents.
The Den of Serpents coming into this match with a 2-1 tag team record this season. And they are in the AWL Best 4, number 2 in that illustrious quartet for the men's tag team division. And given that, depending on the AWL Commissioner's ruling on Tiger Mask W, they may be the number 1 rank by this time next week. I don't know. I would hate to see these two with the tag team titles. But if they were to win them, we know there's a dark and evil insect waiting to get his hands on Ophidian.
And their opponents, making their way from a village outside of Lucha, Georgia, the tag team combination of the Spirit Dragon, Shamrock, and Ninja Mac. Together they are the Spirit Ninjas.
Spirit Ninjas currently unranked in the AWL Best 4. But a win here tonight would absolutely increase their chances of a fight for 4. Spirit Ninjas currently 1-1 this season, giving them a win-loss ratio of 0. Bang the gong, the match is on. Ophidian, the leader of the Monster Union. Just as that organization is starting to build up opportunities, taking the lead here, hoping to make this a showcase for becoming the AWL World Tag Team Champions once we get the admin, the front matter, if you will, the flavor text, all sorted out. And again, we are hoping for a ruling on Tiger Mask W next week on AWL Hontai over in Japan. Ninja Mac also about to spend quite a bit of time over in Japan as he has been announced for the Super Junior Tag Team Tournament. And I can't think of a team better suited as a warm-up match for that prestigious junior tag tournament than the Den of Serpents. You just saw that springboard Hurricane Rana by Ophidian, a wily veteran, if I may give great understatement. And of course, Briscoe, the student of snake style. The Serpentine Sensation back elbow strike, an AW elbow we used to call that move. Tag made to the Spirit Dragon Shenron. We got 2 Chikara alumni blasting each other, I believe, and I'm not sure of the timing of this, but I believe Ophidian was part of the group of trainers at the Wrestle Factory that helped train the Spirit Dragon Shenron. And so this is a very personal meeting here for this dragon and this serpent. Tag made. Double big back body drop, throwing the snake through the air, and it makes me happy whenever I see him go splat. Ninja Mac once again back in. First time meeting with Ophidian, but now a tag into Briscoe. Great dodge, great roll, acrobatic, as people call Ninja Mac. Ninja Mac, one of those guys that nobody thinks he should be a high flyer, taking a look at him, but he absolutely knows what he's doing between those ropes. Former Noah cruiserweight, or light heavyweight champion, junior heavyweight champion, I should say. Shenron, of course, a former Young Lions Cup champion in Chikara. Ophidian, a former AWL World Tag Team Champion, alongside King Akira. who the leader, I should use his appropriate title, has declared is now the singles competitor for this organization. Collar and elbow tie up here, Irish whip into the corner, neutral corner. Oh, what is this going to be? Body slam, good old-fashioned body slam. And is Shenron, the master of motion, the physics-defying flyer, going to win a match with a body slam? No, he is not. But showing his opponent that he is more than the miraculous high-flying machine that we all know him to be. Oh, there's the Cobra Venom. I was wondering when that was going to show up. Burning, stinging, poison venom into the face. Swing and a miss, I think, with the snake bite. There it is! Snake bite! And not going for the cover. Maybe the leader has commanded that it shall be he who obtains victory, and that was a mistake. Back to Ninja Mac. To Harris. Wheelbarrow face slam. Oh, come on. Oh, God, he's got his arm under the ropes. Ophidian. Is that the snake's? That is the snake's style. Cheating. At his age, the fact that he can do a standing star press is just plain impressive. Couple of right hands into the stomach, and swing and a miss with the savate. Up, around, all around he goes. Ophidian, the master, the god, if you will, of body control. Trying to take the flyer out at the knees, very smart. If you don't have stability on that top rope, you're putting your own life in danger, as Shenron, for one, well knows. Hibitsukai trying to consider what's he going to do here. He wants to take out Shenron. He's worried about the Spirit Dragon. Up and down. The Ninja Mac unable to capitalize, walking right into the grip of the snake, right into the coils of Hibitsukai.
5 minutes have elapsed, 10 remain.
Third of the way through the time limit here, 20 count on the outside, I will remind you, in all Animated Wrestling League matches. Plenty of time for both of these wrestlers to get their business done on the outside, catch a breath if they need to. Of course, Ninja Mac being a man who has spent most of his career in Japan, he is well aware of the 20 count rule, how that works. And again, Ninja Mac unable to take advantage of opportunity presented to him. And again, using the ropes illegally as an assist. I get. Oh God, he's trying to rip the mask. He's trying to use the ropes as sandpaper on that mask. And more Cobra Venom, but I don't think that hit. I think the mask protected him. As Shenron able to protect the match, the snake bite. I don't think I've ever seen him hit that Cobra Venom and then the snake bite. That might be a new combination learned from the master of snake style himself. Shenron now walks right into the snake bite. No. Big haymaker, big right hand from Hibitsukai. Shenron in trouble. Shenron unable to take to the skies. That's where he's at his best. That's where he's superior to Hibitsukai. And right there, nasty shock with that flying rider kick. And we're back where we started with the Master of Snake style and the Ninja and into the Ophidian death grip. And the referee calls that a knockout. So there's the first time the punt kick he usually does. Cobra Venom right into the snake bite. I've never seen him do that before.
Here are your winners, the Dead, all the Serpents.
They are the number 2 rank. They might be number 1. And they are a danger to the new classics and the Tag Team Championship of the world. Up next, 2 men from very different worlds, but with very similar styles.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, taking his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the masked Matt Machine, Mr. Wrestling Machine.
Both of the men in this match are second-generation wrestlers, while Matt Classic 2 has taken his father's style and brought it forward into the modern era, the Reiwa Resu time. This man has rejected a lot of his family's powerhouse style. Part of the new generation, while he does use the finishing holds of his family, everything else about him, he's no lumbering brute, as you see right here, sliding into the ring with a bit of style. The burst of speed and power that is Mr. Wrestling Machine. They're two second-generation wrestlers with very different approaches to that difficult world. Being second generation, you get your foot in the door, but you've got to work a lot harder to earn every opportunity.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring from the independent Serpents, the innovator of professional wrestling, Matt Classic 2.
There you see him, it's Reiwa Resu time, baby! Of course, we are now in the Reiwa era of the Japanese calendar. And this is a very modern professional wrestler. Different from his father, and it was that contrast that made them the first ever intergenerational tag team champions, father and son. And I don't know, what was all with these young kids just sort of sliding under the bottom rope to get into the ring? Is that like a thing? Is that like a TikTok thing I don't know about? Similar mask designs as well here. The Machine family and the Classics coming from a similar lineage of the Masked Marvel in professional wrestling. There we go, big swing and drop down by Mr. Wrestling Machine. Mr. Wrestling Machine, relatively new to the animated wrestling league. If I take a look at the win-loss records here, Mr. Wrestling Machine is currently 1-2 in the AWL, where his opponent tonight, Matt Classic 2, 67-47, ratio of plus 20. That is the level of experience difference here. So as similar as they are in some ways, they are vastly different in others. Drop down into the Reclamator, the modified label lock. A move very popular with the young generation trying to reclaim it from the depths of darkness. 10-minute time limit in this singles non-title match. Our only singles non-title bout of the evening. And our last match in the Danshi division as well. Got a Joshi Tag Team Joshi Tag Team non-title match coming up next. And then our main event for the Canadian National Championship, also in the Joshi division. Dragon Screw Leg Whip, a move that was taught to Fujinami by Matt Classic Sr. many, many years ago. Made famous by the soon-to-be retiring Tanahashi Hiroshi. We recently learned that at King of Pro Wrestling, the ace of the universe, the once in a 1,000 years talent, once in 100 years talent, I should say, will be hanging up the boots at Wrestle Kingdom 20. Rolling Savat kick off of the short arm. Everything's a ripcord with these kids, isn't it? And there, right back to the tradition, the classic claw. Right where it ought to be, in the hands of Matt Classic 2. Float over the DDT. Not bad. 2 count there. Very, very good. He's going to be looking perhaps... Oh, wait a minute. Going to fly here. Oh, huge leg drop off the top rope. Absolutely gorgeous. His father made good use of a diving headbutt. We now know better than to do that these days. He will be looking for the Majin Fusha Gatame, the bridging hammerlock suplex, and possibly the Machine DDT. Those are the 2 sort of gifts from home that he's brought into his Canadian training. Been working around the Ontario region, the Ontario province, I should say. Coming up to the top rope. High cross body block, perfectly executed right across the chest, right across the center of mass. That's how you make sure the guy's going down. Looking for the claw, maybe? No. Kick to the midsection, escape. Miss with that machine lariat. Oh, tope con hero! Oh, and he almost landed on his feet. High risk, no reward for Matt Classic 2. Ministerial suplex from Mr. Wrestling Machine, a movie would have learned here in Canada. Less than 6 minutes on the clock now. 20 count on the outside, of course. Don't think we're going to have to worry about that. Flat out. Facebuster DDT by Matt Classic 2. He's got that classic claw. He's got the Concord. He's got... Uh-oh. 6, that's not good. That's getting up, starting to get up there. He is his father's son, but he accelerates the style to the modern day, coming up with a gut buster. 5 minutes and change remaining. Someone's got to get back in the ring here, and it is going to be Mr. Wrestling Machine, but not of his own free will. Matt Classic knowing he has to finish this in the ring. He does not want to count out. Thinking classic claw one more time. And he's got it.
5 remain.
With exactly 5 minutes left, a tap out. Right on his opponent's hand. No way Matt Classic could miss that tap. They called his father the Hurricane's Bam. Unfortunately, at this point, he's the second generation Tap. A rare Stingles appearance and win.
Matt Classic 2.
For Matt Classic 2. Well done. There are no contenders titles to vie for in the Danchi division at the moment. But a few more victories like that, it's possible we could see Matt Classic in a fight for 4. Moving on now to the women's division, the Joshi division. Next week, the Joshi title is on the line. So let's have a preview tag.
The following non-title contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the tag team combination of Joya and Lupe Peligro. Together they are the Ladies of Lucha.
And we do have to remind you, we have to emphasize this is a non-title bout because at 1-5 this season, with a ratio of -4, the Ladies of Lucha are the worst tag team in terms of wins in the AWL Joshi division. There is 0 chance the commissioner would sanction a tag team title defense in this sort of situation.
And their opponents being accompanied under the manager's rule by Giant Tiger. Introducing first, she is the reigning Animated Wrestling League Joshi Champion, the reigning Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champion, and the 2024 Natsu Taika Yushousha, the undefeated Black Tiger, Queen.
There can be no doubt about it by any rational mind. The undisputed leader, queen, pinnacle of the AWL Joshi division is that woman, the leader of the Black Tigers. Every championship, and that's a rare time that we see her wielding the Natsu Taikai Yushosha championship belt, not wearing the AWL Joshi championship, sending the message to Lupe Peligro, you're not going to win this title next week. You don't even deserve to see it.
And her tag team partner, fighting out of the Black Tiger Dojo, she is one half of the reigning Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, and the reigning Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Black Tigress. Together they are the Black Tigers.
She was the first, the harbinger of darkness to come. And now, while she says with great sarcasm, a double champion, Joshi Tag Team title, the floating championship, allowing her to visit AWL Hontai. I believe this is actually the first time the Intercontinental Championship belt has been seen in the AWL Battle Zone here in the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. This is technically speaking history right here. Of course, she has said that as Joshi Tag Team Champions, and she has the right to be here, Black Tigress wants both of the contenders' titles. Commissioner's not going to allow that, I don't think. Bang the gong, the match is on. And a spinebuster by the Luchadora! Far more in-ring experience than Black Tiger Queen, but not, of course, the record to show for it. Joya coming in. Joya currently minus 11, 30-41 in her AWL career. Been staring down the barrel of Botsamania for quite a while. Whereas Black Tiger Queen undefeated. Black Tigress coming in, and she is plus 17. 21-4 in the AWL win-loss records. Joshi Tag Team Champion. Dropped down by, I almost said by the champion, though the championship's not on the line here. Lupe Peligro down and out already. She has made her challenge with a tone of finality that I don't know if she cannot defeat the undefeated. Lupe Peligro may start questioning what is left for her in the Animated Wrestling League. She's been a champion before, but the ladies of Lucha for the last few seasons, in addition to losing one of their own, Tormenta del Fuego, this team has barely been able to buy a win. So obviously a victory tonight, even non-title, over the Joshi Tag Team Champions, the undefeated as a tag team, as, of course, Black Tiger Queen is undefeated in total, and a loss in a tag team match, by the way, is a loss on your individual record. So if Black Tiger Queen were to not be pinned, not submitted, or to not be knocked, or not be counted out, if Black Tigress is counted out here, we're up to 15. This could be the most ignoble end of an undefeated streak in the history of professional wrestling, folks. 16, big kick. Kawada-esque kicks by Black Tigress. 17. She is pushing it now. Giant Tiger watching on as well. 18. This could be a big mistake. A double count out. That's a push. 19. The referee going to count. Back in. She's safe, and it's a 20, and that is it. Black Tigress. And I think Black Tiger Queen just had a heart attack.
Here are your winners, the Black Tigers.
Well, I don't think that preview jack squat. Next week, Lupe Peligro will make the challenge to the still undefeated Black Tiger and the undefeated streak, as both will be on the line. 2 top singles title matches in 7 days. AWL Strong in 393. Make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss what could be a foundation-shaking event next week.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, one submission ring knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Championship.
A chill comes over the battle zone as Lady Frost, who is undefeated in the Animated Wrestling League. She is 3-0 alongside her tag team partner, the woman with the record for the longest debut undefeated streak in AWL history, surpassing even the Great Wonder Kid, Amy Wade, the true Toronto star, in her corner giving Lady Frost advice. Could not ask for a better partner, in my opinion, in the Joshi division. But here comes a superior relationship than any tag team. Usa-chan, the pink bunny girl of professional wrestling, who fought through hell to bring back, like Orpheus going down to the underworld to retrieve Eurydice, Usa-chan defeating the Monster Union to bring back Betty Bubbles to the Animated Wrestling League. No longer a wrestler, a manager only, but allowing the two who had fallen in love to become the power couple of the league. Usa-chan 44-33, a ratio of +11. This will be her first, potentially 5, title defenses of that Canadian National Championship. If she completes the Canadian National title, she will be able to cash it in for a championship match against the AWL Joshi champion under the stipulations of her choice. We call it the road less traveled, and it is a bumpy road indeed. But the Canadian National Championship could be Usa-chan's key back to the top of the world. I will point out that Usa-chan is a Triple Crown champion, including this, the youngest title in the AWL, the Canadian National Championship. We now go to ringside for introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Imperial Iceland, Lady Frost. And her opponent, she is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Canadian National Champion. Tonight, making her first title defense, fighting out of the Warren, representing True Love, Usa-chan. This is an officially sanctioned Canadian National Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Pompadouche in charge.
A hush comes over the arena. They know they're about to see something big, a first time ever meeting between two of the most agile wrestlers in all of women's wrestling today. The Queen of Murder Gymnastics versus the representative of True Love, and a Quebradora backbreaker to start us off. Lucha Libre experience significant in the career of Lady Frost, having wrestled significantly in CMLL in addition to the Lucha-inspired training of the Wrestle Factory back in the day. Attempted a Manji Gatame using that leg strength. Oh, spinning cross body. So far these two are basically backing away from each other, both fighting relatively defensively in the opening, I'd say 30 seconds or so of the contest. But if there's a winner to the Tachiai, it is the challenger. Extended 30-minute time limit in your main event tonight for the Canadian National Championship, a title that our Canadian financial backers, when we expanded into Canada, Our Canadian backers insisted upon a Canadian championship. We were all too happy to oblige. We didn't want the Intercontinental title to become a floating championship. We figured that should be reserved for the world titles and the Joshi titles. What the hell is Lady Frost doing? Wasting time here. Not going to go for a cover on that alley-oop powerbomb. I think that's actually a smart decision. Going to look for the moonsault here. She connects. Massive gymnastics background in the history of Lady Frost. Her signature move, the temperature drop. The snowball. Looking for that in the corner. Didn't quite get it. As the leg strength, the leg power, the kicking and leaping ability of a rabbit-style wrestler, never to be underestimated whatsoever. Building up a... Oh! Lady Frost able to slip out of that running drop kick at the last possible second. Oh, you heard that snap of that chop echoing throughout the AWL arena. Up to the top, looking for the temperature drop, and nails it! Hisatsuwaza. That is her best move, the temperature drop, that corkscrew moonsault. And the standing moonsault not connecting. Usa-chan, I think, just outclassing the relatively young in her career Lady Frost. Of course, Usa-chan, a day one veteran of the AWL Joshi division. Our first ever Joshi show. She was on it. Up and over the top rope, down to the floor. A desperate maneuver. And when you're a young wrestler and you've got your signature maneuver, you've got your finisher or something that works for you, that wins you your matches pretty much every time you use it, and then suddenly it doesn't work, that messes with your mind. Lady Frost needs to stay focused here. This is her first ever shot at a championship in the Animated Wrestling League. Now, she is in line for a Joshi Tag Team title match as well, alongside Amy Wade as the Great White North. But this is her first ever championship match. Spin kick by the champion. 20 count on the outside. I will remind you of the champion's advantage. The title only changes hands, as you heard earlier. One fall, one submission, or a knockout to decide the winner. Springboard dropkick. Oh god, that hit her right in the head. Boot, meet, face, and now inherited from her girlfriend, Betty Bubbles, the Bubble Buster. Looking for her own, Hisatsuwaza Bunny Hop Extreme! Bunny Hop Extreme. That's gotta do it. 1, 2, 3. What? You can see Usa-chan scooting away, not fully believing what she just saw. This is indeed women's wrestling, and it's where it belongs in the main event of the professional wrestling card. Going for another temperature drop off of the top rope, I think. Referee trying to get her down, not gonna... Oh no, she wants her opponent standing. Elbow drop from the top. Applause from Amy Wade, focusing her attack on one spot, and it gets her a deep, deep 2 count. DDT, Amy Wade, of course, a former Canadian national champion. The challenger tonight, not a Canadian from Imperial Iceland, but I think Amy Wade would be happy to see it come home. And there's another temperature drop. Temperature drop. 1, 2, no. One more time, says the fans. And I would happen to agree with them, because that was a kick out at 2.97, if anything else. Oh, Endless Light is a counter to the lariat. Very intelligent counter wrestling, using her agility, using what brought her to the dance other than her girlfriend. Looking for it now, Hisatsuwaza Usagi DDT! Knock out. abandoning the cover as soon as she hears the bell and her music playing throughout the battle zone. We have a successful title retention in the main event of AWL Strong in 392. And in the end, the Usagi DDT.
Here's your winner and still Ultimate Wrestling League Canadian National Champion, Lucha.
There you go, Usa-chan. 1 down, 4 to go, and she's got a date with a tiger. Normally, tiger versus bunny, I bet on the calf. But maybe not in this case. Double title matches, Joshi and Grand next week. We'll see you then. Korede. Kimarida.